Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Voltmeek here, and today I do have a gameplay from Volt Allergic. He is playing multi-team on the map Cargo, and he gets a 79 gun streak. He, like, just before this part, called in his nuclear. So this is a bit of a cut down gameplay, but it's still an insane gameplay nonetheless, but it just needed to be cut down. Anyway, today I have a topic I want to talk about, which is sort of like a computer thing. So I mean, you guys must have computers, otherwise you wouldn't be, I mean, probably watching this video, but then you wouldn't be getting the gameplays, or maybe you have someone recording, I don't know. But you guys must get your computers from somewhere, or you must sort of have computers. So I want to know what sort of computers you have. Comment down in the comments, I suppose. Just say what you have, you know. Don't have to list any specs, just sort of show what you have. So I build all my computers ever since the age of about, I'd say about 10 or 11. I've been building my computers for my family, and it came pretty easy to me, because I mean, it's the only thing that I'm sort of really good at. I mean, I'm okay at this commentary thing. I'm pretty good at designing, but I don't think I'm as good as I am at computers, or like building computers, so that's pretty cool. But do you guys use gaming computers, or do you just use laptops? Like, for a long time, my family had laptops and computers that were brought by my parents, and then we sort of all shared them or used them as one big family. So I want to know what you do, because a lot of people do have shared computers in their family, and computers are expensive. I mean, they're not something, they're something we take for granted, but they are actually worth quite a lot of money. So it's something that, I mean, look what you can do on the computer. You can make this gameplay, edit this gameplay, even play the game if you've got Steam on the computer. So you have got a lot of choices, but at the same time they are quite a lot of money, and I can understand if you guys like don't have a lot of money, you don't want to spend a lot of it on gaming computer or something, because your parents might think it's a waste of money, and to some extent it can be, but it just depends what you do on your computer. Anyway, so do you guys build your own, or do you just get them from the shop or whatever? How does that work? And then also, how much do you spend on your PC, or how much do your parents spend on your PC, or how much do your grandparents or whoever you're living with spend on the computer? For instance, me and my mum's actually a teacher. My brother is 2 years younger than me, but he is like the biggest PC gamer I know. He just despises the Xbox. He just wants to play on PC. He loves it, which is understandable. For a long time I was like that, and we spend a lot on computers because they're part of our job. Like, at school you require a computer. Obviously you don't require one of this spec, but I do a lot of my hobbies, almost all of my hobbies are on the computer. So I mean, yeah. And we can game on the computer, pretty much so whatever game we want at our computers or whatever. It's a really good luxury to have. But at the same time, my mum doesn't have a super expensive car. Like, she spent $1,000, and that's like the most she's ever spent on a car. And we don't go on holidays every year, because we just like staying in our main space. I mean, we go around England, but that's quite fun. But that's not really, it's not really extravagant. We're not quite extravagant. The only extravagant part, I'd say, was with the computers. Anyway. So yeah, there's that. And then also, because we spend, say my computer now, the one I'm recording this and editing it, not the gameplay, by the way, that's someone else's, that's Allergic's, but this computer probably cost about £1,200, around that. And I haven't just built it from scratch. I've built using parts and like keep upgrading it, and I've got some insane deals when building my computer. For instance, I got a 3930K, which is a 6-core overclockable processor, and I managed to pick that up for £300 when it was retailing at £450 at the time. So that was a pretty insane deal. And there's stuff like that. But it's kind of good to have the knowledge, because you can freely build your computers. People who don't have the knowledge are sort of like, will this ever work? Will this be compatible? Will I be able to do these things on this computer? But when you have the knowledge, although you can't obviously know every single part that exists, you have a pretty good understanding of what those parts on the spec sheet, what it means, and how that applies to actually using the processor or spec, or not spec, the whatever part it is. And yeah, so I mean, the computers that we buy are fairly expensive because we buy all the parts separately, but that's not because they're expensive. That's not the reason why they're expensive. It's just we are quite, we want everything to work, so we get it sort of perfectly, if you know what I mean. So the next one is, what do you do on your PC? Because we're coming near the end of the gameplay now. Do you game on it? Do you edit on it? What do you do? And that's the sort of thing we want to leave in the comments. Anyway, guys, this has been Volt Meek, and this is Volt Allergic's gameplay. Pretty insane. And let's try and hit 150 likes. I know it's a big goal, but I reckon we can make it. See you later, guys.